Yo, what's up, everybody? Here we are back at Shaffer Kustoms, little shop of dreams. Uh, we got the little grill out in the shop going. Got a little dinner warming up, defrosting. Some frozen hot dogs. We're gonna grill them inside because that's what we're using for heat right now. We ain't made of money, but chilling in here with the Camaro and Chevelle. Just want to give a little shout out to everybody that's still following along and subscribing. Hey, we're still plucking away. We're still working on projects. Got the 57 going. Still got a bunch of stuff to do with that. I know you guys are gonna jump on me for that, but I did order the right gear for the distributor for that because it's a roller cam. The only distributor that I had for it was a steel gear, so I'm gonna get that swapped over. But yeah, we're gonna start working back on the Camaro. I know I jump from project to project. I don't really get them finished too much, but that's what we do, right? We just work on stuff. We buy more stuff, and we keep plucking away. But we're gonna go ahead and get back on the Camaro. We ain't touched this thing in way too long. It's been a long time. Unfortunately, I'm actually gonna unturbo it. I know you guys are like, "What the hell are you doing? You're so close." Like a lot of people, I ain't got the funds for it. I'm over my head. And we do got the LS in it. We got the 6-speed. We got the harness, the computer, and motor, transmission, everything out of the '98 Firebird formula. It did run. And then I got the turbo, and I was like, well, let's just turbo it. We'll just, we're gonna go back to naturally aspirated for now. I got too much on my plate. It's not gonna happen right now. I'm not done with it. I'm still gonna do it. It's not gonna be right now. I gotta finish up a bunch of wiring. I gotta get a drive shaft made for it. The list goes on and on. You guys don't know how it goes, so yeah, we're just chilling out here, me and Chevelle. We're having a little garage beer, warming up our little snack on the heater over here. Yeah, I don't have any garage heat right now, so I use the grill for now. And then we'll go from there. But I just wanted y'all, let y'all know that we're still plucking away at it. I appreciate everybody that's already subscribed. We're going to continue to keep making little videos, and I hope you guys follow along. We'll learn some stuff at the same time. I picked up for the wife a 2014 Jeep Cherokee Latitude. So I've been plucking away at that, doing a couple things. Had some wiring issues, and I got to do a wheel bearing and some tires and whatnot. But yeah, it never stops. You guys know how it goes. But the 57 is still going. We're getting real close to winter time, so I had to slow down a little bit. I couldn't, I got like a lot of everybody else. I got kids and wife and bills and everything, so we got the 57 out in the carport for now. I'm not done with it. We're gonna bring that back. I want to do like a drive-by video. I'm slowly getting better with all that stuff. But it runs, it drives, it shifts finally. That took a while. I had to order the right brackets, and I wound up pulling the governor out of it, and getting it to. It was a little sticky, so it wasn't shifting. Finally got it shifting. It does run, it drives, it stops, spins one wheel. A little lame, but we'll get that later on. But I really want to get back on the old Camaro. She's gone untouched for a while. Like I said, in one of the next upcoming videos, y'all stay tuned. We're gonna do, I guess you would call it like an unturboing. Not done. I'm not gonna not turbo it. That made sense. It's just. You go down that rabbit hole, and it's a bunch of money. So in order to run the turbo, I really don't have a turbo motor. We don't have a turbo cam. The stock harness for the Firebird and the computer is only tunable so far. You know what I mean? So I did do in another video, you can look it up. We did the Evil Energy. What the hell they call that? Surprise box or whatever it was. And I did get a fuel cell. It's not the one that I really wanted. I need a little bigger one. You want this one, you get this one. You know how that goes. But I got a bunch of fuel line. I did have the stock tank out of the Firebird in it, so it did run off of that setup. I really wanted to do like a Holly fuel tank with the center unit and everything in it, but it's more of this. I don't have any sponsors. I don't get paid for any of this. I just, I do it out of my shop. Little Shaffer Kustoms shop of dreams, little shop of dreams. And maybe one day we'll get some sponsors or whatnot. But if we don't, we don't. I'm not in this to get famous. Later on down the road, it's really for my kids and my family. They can go back and watch. Hey, that was my dad. But yeah, upcoming videos. We still got the 57 coming. The 96 OBS, that's getting parked soon. It's gonna be winter. So, like a lot of y'all, I can really only do one at a time. But I really want to get plucking away at the Camaro, and it's gonna be naturally aspirated. As much as I love the turbo, making some cool ass sounds. It's just not in the books right now. I would need honestly a Terminator. Well, you can do all kinds of standalone, systems, but I want to do like the Terminator X system with the nice dash and all that. That's why I got the dash out of the Firebird in it. I got the whole harness, computer. Yeah, if you've been following along, I got the whole thing out of the Firebird in the Camaro. So 98 Firebird formula, wire harness, steering column, dash, computer, motor, transmission, and I'm converting it over to hydraulic clutch system. So that's all new to me too. I'm definitely not a professional. Definitely not a professional, right? Just a backyard mechanic. Always worked on my own stuff. But yeah, we're gonna detune it. It's not in the books right now, so we're gonna detune it back to just the LS. It's really just a 5.3. That's what was in the car when I bought it. I had a lot of fun with it. I don't know. It's probably 250, 300, 3.25 horse motor. Should be plenty, for the Camaro. You can go back through and on some of the older videos. I had an old school 350, 490 lift comp cam, 4-speed. It was such a fun car to drive. And I went down and I raced it. You can go back, and me and my son actually raced. I raced this car back when it was still primer, and then it was a different color, and it was a different color. You know how it goes. Before I made it pretty, and then it sat forever. But yeah, I raced my son with this car. He actually started racing at 15, and he was running my Cutlass. It's been his since he was 16. He's 21 now, so y'all do the math. Sucking numbers, but it was a lot of fun, and I want to get back to that. So basically, this video is just letting y'all know, the upcoming videos that are going to be coming out soon, hopefully. It takes time, obviously. But I haven't given up on the Camaro yet. So I want to bring the Camaro back out. I'm still not done with the 57. Still not done with that. We are going to do like some drive-by videos. I want to do a couple more running down the road videos. It is running and driving, shifting. 1957 Chevy 210 4-door. I know. You guys are like, oh, oh, the two-door is so much. I get it. That was a father-son project. You know, I mean, later on in the future, maybe I'll convert it to a two-door. Maybe I won't. I don't know. It's pretty cool the way it is, though. But super solid car, 1957. It's got a little 350. I think it's like a 98 350 Vortec. Pretty much all stock. High-rise intake. Way too much intake for it. I know. I even got a 750 I could put on it. Way too much carburetor. But it's got a 600 on it right now. Runs and drives. Finally shifts, like I said a million times. But yeah, we're gonna get back on the 57, or my bad, the 78, 1978 Z28 Camaro Survivor. She's been around the block. Me and this girl go way back, like Cavalier seats. You know what I'm saying? You know, so hey, y'all, make sure you stay tuned. I mean, you can go back and look at, you know, some of the older videos of this car. You know, part of me regrets trying to make it look pretty, because as soon as I did that, then, you know, you always wind up with a little nick, a little scratch, you know, dirt, and it sucks. But you know, as you can see, we got the 6-speed in there. Like I said, I'm converting it from Z-bar setup to a hydraulic clutch system. It's got new leaf springs in the back, Caltrax, Hotchkiss subframe connectors. Way too much money into it. Shh, don't tell the wife. But, you know, it used to be Shaffer Racing. You know, I got a lot of racing videos from back in the day. Y'all can feel free to look them up. But, yeah, I just figured I'd give a little update. Still plucking away. I appreciate it. You know, we're up to like 402 subscribers. That's awesome, man. Like, I know to a lot of people that's nothing, but for me, oh, I'm super appreciative. You know, it strives me to do more. I'm trying to make some more videos. You know, I don't make a video every day. I know, I apologize, but we're getting there. You know, we're slowly getting there. You know, we're still in this little tiny shop with you know, let me turn my dinner over. Yes, defrosting. I only got 2 burners on, so I'm not burning them. But you know, that's mine and Chevelle's dinner. But you know, we're in a little shop. You don't need a big old shop to do it. Sure, a big shop's great, but maybe one day we'll get there. You know, we still do a lot of stuff right out there in the driveway. Love it. You know, I got the pictures of the kids, and of course we got the beer fridge. But yeah, that being said, hey, you know, if you ain't subscribed, it's free. You don't have to. You know, it's just a little boring, you know, channel for now, but hey, maybe we'll get better. But I appreciate everybody that has already subscribed. Hey, y'all have a wonderful night. Me and Chevelle, we're gonna sit out here. We're gonna have a couple hot dogs after they thaw out, and I'm gonna have me a garage beer. And hey, y'all have a great night, right? Make sure to follow along. Look up some other videos on Shaffer Kustoms on YouTube. We got a bunch of racing. You know, there's all kinds of stuff. We got a bunch of older videos. You know, just I'm not the best editor. I'm getting there. I did get a laptop. I still ain't got a mic yet. I apologize. I'm working on that though, but you know, hey, we appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great night. Stay tuned.